Mavericks look to take charge at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to bring it to you live. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to the Spurs. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked. Felton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Freak subbed in for J.J. Barea. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. Hill comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. On the court for Indiana, Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Hill is out there with Turner. And it's Hill in at the 1.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. You know, in Dirk Nowitzki, you start to wonder if he's the best foreign-born player ever. Of course, you have a lot of competition for that distinction. I mean, you got Hakeem, Nash, Parker, just to name a few.
Freak kicks to Parsons. Down low, the 11-footer, and there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Parsons. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far. Pacers trail by 7. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. Coach told me that defensively, he's not even sure how you contain Dirk Nowitzki offensively. He said he really has an unstoppable shot with that turnaround. I don't know how you stop it, but we're going to try. Guys, it always helps to have those athletic, rangy defenders who can at least get a hand in his face. We'll see what matchup they go with defensively.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Felton dishes to McGee. The shot will not go. Good work defensively by Turner. Stuckey outside. The second effort. Hill, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Hill, he's checked in for George. Hill kicks to Stuckey. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Hill passes to Hill. Stuckey into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Superb assist there. Played the role of the maestro on that one.
Dallas leading by 6. Freak with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Inside. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Pacers trail by 7. Outside Hill. Pacers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Mavericks on top, up by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear more. And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And, you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Smooth, he's in at shooting guard. Powell is out there with Matthews. Then there's Pachulia, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Monte Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot. When things are on the line, he is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games for them last season.
Clock is at 3. Here's Williams. Pacers with the rebound. Stuckey outside. Pass to Hill. From past the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, Monte did have a lot of big second halves for the Mavs last season. Seems like at least half a dozen games for them, he would just take over. Started to get looked at as the top go-to guy late.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. And George Hill's subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. Outside Hill. There's the dish to George. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And for Monte, it makes sense to go to him late in games. He's so fast that he can create a shot anytime he wants. And very rarely does he not give you a chance to win with just one shot remaining.
Freak kicks the foul. Parsons attacking. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Parsons got 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Feeds it to McGee. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Ellis. Freak dishes to Barea. Trying his luck deep, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by McGee. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead. George up top. No good on that last second attempt there. And so we wrap up.
Well, Coach Vogel, a tough going for your guys so far tonight. What's been the biggest...
And now the third quarter about to get going. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. Hill comes in for Allen. Hill, he's checked in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. On the court for Indiana. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Turner is out there with Hill. And it's Hill in at the small forward position. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Stuckey. For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Felton off the pick from Smooth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Williams against Hill. Dishes it to Hill. Outside Hill. From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks Standards.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Mavericks leading by 3. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Freak is out there with Williams, and it's Powell in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. There's the screen. Smooth passes to Powell. Here's Nowitzki. He sinks the 11-footer. Nowitzki's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Stuckey drives inside. Second chance shot. Hill, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Darren Williams good for the three. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Stuckey kicks to Hill. To the middle. And the basket by Hill.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Williams dishes to Powell. Here's the screen. Back to Williams. And the three off target. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hill with it. Williams picks him up. Stuckey against Parsons. It's back to Hill. Turner with the screen for Hill. Shoots off the screen. And Smooth pulls it down. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And there's the feed to Powell. Nobody near Parsons. Bangs home the trifecta.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond. Oh, I love that dish down low.
Mavericks leading by 7. Nowitzki with the screen on Stuckey. Kicks to Powell. Shot off the screen. Pacers with the rebound. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hill drives in. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Stuckey outside. Hill left side. Parsons against Hill. Passes it to Hill. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Williams against Hill. Outside Williams. The 11-footer. And that one's good. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
A moment to
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive
Now
end.
is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the
Slow
rear
down
view.
inside and run some pick and roll up top.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And George, here we go. And he gets it to go.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Barea kicks to McGee. It's stolen by Mahinmi.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Matthews passes to Pachulia. That's good. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Now, Freak. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some Good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did.
Good win, good win, good win. Fuck all that. Good win.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Here with Dirk Nowitzki, and Dirk, the chemistry was a pain.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Chandler Carson. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments? And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Yo, Freak, what's up, baby? What's up? What's up? What's up? We see you.
Yo. What up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem think my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Painting street corners green, my banknotes look hella scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simi out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a pulpit. A ghetto saint to a grand design, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets was hopeless. I'm that Harlem saint painting pictures, making new kind of skill of banking.
I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something